Hi everybody, it's Janine over at My Mini Horse Life. It is so blasted windy here. It makes it nearly impossible to film outside. Getting up earlier is always an option because it's less windy in the morning, but I'm a night owl. So we'll see how that goes. All right, it's the next morning and look, it's not windy. So let's see the horses. Good morning, Trigger. Oh, we have a friend today. Never know who's gonna show up at the barn. Little jackrabbit friend. There's Joey out there. Are you guys ready for breakfast? Trigger says, I'm always ready. And here comes Walter. Where are the babies? There's our jackrabbit friend. All right, oh, there's the babies. What are you guys doing over there? This time of year, there's really nothing out here, but it works well because I don't want these guys to be on grass all the time anyway. So we have a nice big dry lot for them. Here comes Snicky. Hi, Snicks. Hi, Tango. Hey, Tango, buddy. Hi, Snicky. Oh, these guys are so cute. You guys need to learn how to drive. Yes, you do. We're working on that. But I keep them out here for any length of time. I have to start picking up manure. So that is my next project. Cleaning pastures. Hey boys. I know, you're ready for breakfast. Walter is doing pretty well. He is no longer flinching, at least most of the time, when I walk up and pet him. But he still is the most standoffish of all of them. Oh, Snicky, what did you do? What did you roll in, baby? What did you roll in? So the morning routine is still the same. I need to feed and clean, maybe brush a few guys. Their feeding has changed a little bit. They still get a big handful of the Safe Starch, and they get 1 scoop of the Safe Choice, which I use basically as a ration balancer. The Safe Starch has some minerals and such in it as well. Then I weigh it and add enough. What kind of pellets I'm using? Alfalfa Timothy pellets, I think I'm using, to equal about 2 pounds. I used to only feed them, about a pound, because there's no more grass. So I monitor their weight, and I keep them at, they're ranging in weights right now from about 215, actually Joey, yeah, but about 210 to 260. Snicky's about 260. Now I'm going to have to start blanketing Joey pretty soon. I know it's summer. Why am I blanketing him in the summer? But he is in his 20s, and we get, I hope you can hear me, this is loud. We get pretty heavy fog in the summertime. We're pretty coastal. So he starts shivering without his winter coat. And he's fine during the wintertime, during the rain, during that, because he grows a super thick coat. But in the summertime, when he has already shed out, poor guy gets cold. So I'm washing his blankets for the season, and we'll have to start blanketing him. The only other thing I do to their pellets is that I break up the long pellets. Horses can choke on pretty much anything. I don't have any really quick eaters, so I'm not too concerned. We have had chokes with cubes and hay actually, but I just make sure that none of the pellets are super long. Let's see if I can find you. If they're any longer than about this, I usually break them up, which takes some time on my part, and it's kind of a drag when I have to have somebody watch the horses for me. But it's just something that we do. Like, this is a pretty long one. Okay, somebody's pawing, being impatient, waiting on their food. That's one thing we've been working on as well. The babies, well, Snicky and Joey are probably my worst as far as tying. They like to paw. And Joey in his 20s, I doubt that I'm going to break him of it. But Snicky should be able to be standing without pawing. So we've been working on that, and basically what I've been doing is just tying him on a mat and letting him sit, letting him try to figure out how to be bored without causing a fit. So now it's time to feed. Snicky thinks he's gonna get that one, but I bet you Trigger will. What are you gonna do, Trig? Why don't you go get that food over there? You're not gonna challenge him? Are the babies ruling now? Hello, Walter. Yeah, he kicked him off. I have all the runs opened up in the back so they can come and go as they choose, and they can be in any pen that they want. So sometimes they jockey a little bit for position at feeding time. Joey usually takes the back. The last one, but Snicky is always a horse without a place to eat. Come on, Snicks. Snicks. Come on, baby. Come on. We're going to feed you over here. There you go, baby. No, Trigger, this is not what you do. This is not for you. Go back to your place to eat. Nope. Oh, that's not yours either, buddy. No, 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 no. Oh, Trigger tends to like to push everybody off their food. So I do often lock him up when it's feeding time, buddy. And while they're eating, I do like to hit them with a little bit of fly spray. Walter doesn't tend to like fly spray that much. We'll see how he does today. Too bad. Joey doesn't usually care, so I'll just do him from the other side of the fence. And Snicky doesn't seem to like it much either, so I try to come in and pet him first. Good boy, Snicks. Let him know I'm here, because I told you he's the startly one. And once he knows I'm here, he's usually pretty good. And then the last thing I do this time of year is put a little bit of swat on their belly. There's a little, most horses have a little spot that they can't reach to scratch that the flies seem to be attracted to. It's also a good itchy spot. They really like that spot scratched, but I like to put a little swat on there, which is a fly repellent ointment. I'm not gonna videotape me doing that because I only have 2 hands, so I'm gonna go do that now. And now it's time for me to get some coffee.